My name is Mariam. I came from Canada, Toronto. I am a microbiologist, and my passion is science and helping other people. So I basically help Zawar of Imam Hussein and help them in the program and bring them to Iraq. I am a research assistant. I work in a pharmaceutical company, so it's science in the science field. No, this is not my first visit. So I have been here every Arba'een. I would say since the past 4 years. But for this December winter break was my first visit, which I found here less crowded compared to Arba'een times. The experience is not something that we can describe it, because every time that I come here, I find a new experience. Alhamdulillah, there are new things that I see every time that I come in, and it changed my vision. Well, it's not something that we can explain it. I would say it's something that Imam Hussein has implemented in everyone's heart. The moment they come here for the first time, they get a new experience, and it's a feeling that no words can describe it. Well, I do find pure love and happiness when I come here. When I see the people, they keep their time, they keep their money. Whatever they could, they do it for Imam Hussein, Imam Ali, Hazrat Abbas. It just helped change my perspective of helping others. So it allowed me to do to put a lot of my hours into helping other people as well in the community, elders. This me wasn't me when in 2005 or 6. So it did make a big change. Well, every time that I come in, it's, as I said, I get a new experience, and you get a knowledge about Ahlul Bayt, which I don't think we can find it anywhere else by reading any other books other than Ahlul Bayt, any, let's say, philosophical books. So it helps your personality, it builds. Well, reading does help because it gives you some ideas. What I'm saying is based on the previous years before I come here. But the moment you get here, you feel it. It's all like Karbala was all stories that we heard through our childhood. But coming here and experiencing and seeing where Qatlagah is, where Khaymagah is, it just brings it to reality, and you can understand the things that really happened in Karbala or in general in Iraq throughout history. Well, I do feel that every time. Alhamdulillah, in the past few years, I had the opportunity to come for Arba'een. So every time that I come, I do see, I would say, to me, it is a miracle to see different kind of things happening, and people, like I can feel that when they come here, when they do their ziyarat, they change. The way they understand Imam Hussein, their perspectives change. And they do have different feelings. I see them before they come for ziyarat and after they leave. And I can feel the purity in the souls that happens. And I think this is something that every Shia or every lover of Ahlul Bayt should attend at least once a year in order to keep their souls pure in this path. Well, that is the thing that we discussed it with one of my friends just a few days ago. The moment you enter Iraq and when you're in Najaf, you start losing the track of time. When you get to Karbala, you are totally out of this world. You don't know what day it is. You don't know which day in the month or the week is. And you don't even consider time. You don't know how time goes by. And it just gets to a point that you're like, your time is up and you have to go back to your country. Not really. Well, I would say yes and no. Yes, in a sense that every time I do see different kind of problems, either visa problems or passport problems, different problems do rise. But alhamdulillah, those who are invited, including myself, things work out eventually. When they want to come here, there is a lot of problems throughout the way from the day that everyone plans to get here. But alhamdulillah, it does work out. There are always problems throughout, especially when you're coming from North America. You have visa issues, you have to get visa approvals. I would say yes. Sometimes most of them are not prepared, but the moment they get here and they see the country and they see the situation, they do become stronger. By the end that they leave, they are stronger in terms of having a different view of seeing, I would say, the world, because love can be seen everywhere on the streets here, from kids to an elder, on the shops, anywhere that you go, on the bus, you'll see just pure love, which is something that we don't see usually in North American countries. I would say right now I can't remember of anything, because every time that we come, there is something new happening. Whenever I go back, from the first year that I came, I just tell everyone that go, experience, and visit Iraq. This is the only place that you can find pure love from other Shias. You can't find it anywhere else. Well, I would say this is everyone's wish. This is how life should be. But it comes, you have to just give your everything to Imam Hussein, and everything will work out for you. Let him decide. Don't be strict in your job, your life. If you give everything and leave it to Imam Hussein, then everything will work out for you. The part that after Imam Hussein was martyred, and children, whenever I walk in Bain al-Haramain, I just remember all those children running away from the fires, from the soldiers that were trying to attack them. It is just the saddest thing when I look at the shrine of Abul Fazl al-Abbas alayhi salam, and the Kaf al-Abbas. I just look at the path that they had to go through, and it's just the saddest thing when I walk through Bain al-Haramain. I would say, especially in North America, there's a lot of negative thoughts. Well, media does give a lot of negative intentions about Iraq. Come explore it, because the moment you come, you'll see that you have missed a lot. And once you get here, you would know that this is the place that you want to be at least every year. Well, I think this TV, all the three channels are doing a great job. I know in 2013 that you had, I'm sure you have it every year, but in 2013 there was a stop during the walk in Arba'in. And just the media and showing how people leave their country and how they gather here for Arba'in and for the ziyarat had a lot of positive impact on my friends in North America. It enabled them to see what is really happening and helped them to get a bit more trust in coming to here, because Western media is not showing what it should show.
Yeah, my name is Anis Hussein. I have been immigrated from India to Toronto in year 2000. Yeah, and I'm working there as a vascular technologist at Toronto East General Hospital, one of the general hospital in Toronto. The work I'm doing is I'm actually performing the vascular ultrasound, and not the general, the special vascular ultrasound that check the arteries and veins in the whole of the body. It was actually totally unexplainable. The moment I saw the shrine, I just tried to stop my from crying. The people were surrounding me. I thought maybe what they will think, but and then I didn't thought of anybody and just start crying and stuff. The moment I saw the shrine from the, I just stopped. It didn't stop me from the crying. Frankly speaking, I'm not looking much at the market because I totally don't interested in buying anything. Basically just ziyarat, that's my main intention. But still from my house and for stuff, my wife is doing some stuff for buying and stuff. Yeah, actually I heard that it was very hard for the people who come here before to touch the zari, but alhamdulillah I had a very good chance to touch the zari, and even I had some heart problem. I touched my chest everywhere and the whole body nicely without any problem. So I feel myself very fortunate for that. Well, not stories from the Zairine I heard much, but I heard the Majalis mainly. And when I see this place here, all the story come up in front of my eyes. I start thinking that once before 14 years, our Imam and Ahlul Bayt and his family would have been here, and they have all kind of problem here, and just thinking of that trouble all the time. Yeah, since I plan to come here, it make me a little bit more soft. I myself become a little more soft. Before I was getting a little bit angry on some people, sometimes something happened, but now whenever something happen, I just try to think of Imam Hussein or something, and just keep it calm. That's it. Qualities of a Zairine. Here I see all kind of people from around the world, and basically, actually, you should be on the path of Imam Hussein all the time. Like I saw the people here trying to get in the line for the shoes. They try to come in between and try to get in front of you, and all the time, like if somebody is in the need of something, you should help them. Some people, they just don't care, they're just going to pass away. More discipline. You should be more disciplined if you have been a Zair of Imam Hussein. Should be more disciplined, that's true. Yeah, I pray at each Roza that this is my first visit here, and from now I'm starting off coming inshallah next year with my whole family. And I started looking around the hotels and stuff, and so I'm very excited about bringing my son and my daughter here. And inshallah, and at every Roza I pray, I ask for Marifat of Imam Hussein, Marifat of Imam Zama for me, my family, and all Mu'min and Mu'minat. Journey was okay. Not really, alhamdulillah, but just invite of Imam Hussein, everything gone very well with me. So even in Iran, everything was well with me. Well, not really that, but I will definitely tell everybody that everybody has to go there at least once a year, or if not twice, every 2 years or something. You should go to keep your soul very pure, just to purify yourself. Actually, I have multiple sites. Main thing, the one of more important is when the last time when Imam Hussein went to the Khaima and asked for the permission to go out for the battlefield for the last time. The BBs, the ladies, they don't allow him to go out very quickly. The door of the Khaima was going up and down all the time. And then when he sit on the Juljana just put 2-3 steps and stopped. And he found Janab Sakina, who was on the legs of the Juljana, won't allow Juljana to go to the battlefield. And she was asking Juljana, whenever Juljana took anybody in the battlefield, nobody can come back. So that's part of the story, and the suffering of the kids and the Ahlul Bayt along with the Imam Sajjad alayhi salam all the way from here to Kufa and Sham. Yeah, whenever we have any trouble or any problem in the life, just think of Ahlul Bayt. Just think of what happened to Ahlul Bayt, what they suffer, and then I personally feel that my problem, it just passed on. I just feel relaxed after just thinking of oh, there is nothing in compared to Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam.